All right, here we go back again, January 31st. It is Sunday. Trying to do 20 videos in a day. It's snowing here. I'm in Philadelphia, snowstorm. So might as well do some videos. and pretty exhausted. I don't think I've ever done 20 videos in a day. This is insane. It's a marathon. All right. A few more to go. Went over small caps, just quick videos, like 10 minutes. See some buy, sell levels, quick synopsis of these, technical analysis. And let's take a look at CUK Carnival. Yeah, this moves a lot with the market too. Excuse me. This had that big drop. This was like 48, went to 8. This has really been hurt by the coronavirus because no one's been on a cruise. I don't think, are they still grounded? I'm not exactly sure. Latest news: why Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Line stocks have all sank. What else does it say here? Any other news? Modest share Carnival stock a buy right now. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I think some of the I think they did open a limited time, but I'm not positive. Look into that. I'm not looking into news right now on these charts, fundamentals. Excuse me. Looking more like technical where we're at. So had the drop, the big move up in June. That was the strong move. Yeah, nice 10 to 20. There's a double there. It's a nice double gain. Came back sideways. Pretty much his run, from 10 to this 12, 15 level. See this? That was the big move up. And then November, like all the stocks, everything's been on fire. November, December, January. Now we're pulling back. This is pulled back earlier since December. This was at, 10 to almost 20, another double. Almost double topped here, you could say. Actually, I could bring this line now. Let me see here. Just actually running straight across here. Yeah, Finviz has a straight line across. I mean, you could say that. You could put this pretty even. It doesn't have to be exact. So, here's a line, here's a line. So you have connection points. So, and this is a Fibonacci retracement. See here all the way down. So this got to 23 fibs, almost 38. This is still way undervalued, longer term. So this move from here to here, and we have a nice line across here. Now this is pulling back here. You can see this 2050 level. See right here, and we're pulling back. And this has been a strong pullback. 2050, we're at 1610 right now. Stochastics bounce, but it's not really climbing. It's still in this bottom level. Volume's been okay, nothing extraordinary. So where you're at now, you can draw a line here. We cross this. This is a downtrend. Now, where are we going? That's the issue here. We're going to follow this line. You have a strong trend line from April to November, the big moves. They were the lows. The most recent big drops. You draw your trend line. So could this fall all the way down to 12? Yeah, if the market tanks. If we really get a pullback strong, right now we're in the middle. You're sort of, we're going to bounce here or keep going. Now, futures right now, let's take a look. Futures, yeah, futures are coming back. We were down, I think, like 150, 166. Bounce minus 49, minus 50 now. Long way to go. Still down. But we'll see what happens with that. We could get a bounce up here. But right now, we got to get past the 17. There's a little gap. Get back to 18. You can actually draw a line right here. And look at that. So we can't cross this trend line. See, the high keeps getting lower, lower. This low hasn't stopped though. The low has to prove it's going to stop here. So 16, we'll see if this holds. If not, go down each level, 15, 14, see where we go. So we're in the middle here. We're going to major drop eventually this trend line, like a strong pullback, or somewhere in the middle here, and then bounce up again. Is this a good buy longer term? It depends how long you're holding. Longer term, months to, years. Yes, I believe. We're still way undervalued here. Eventually, coronavirus won't be as strong, or they won't make such a big deal in the news like it's the end of the world. And things will open back up. But right now we're back and forth here. So you just had one big touch. second big touch. I think we come here. The third one we break up. We'll see how that rolls in CUK. All right, NCLH. I'm getting so dry. I'm talking all day. All right, NCLH. See this on FinViz. Yeah, this I had this right. I have a line. They have a strong line here and here on FinViz. This is your bottom line, your top line. So where do we go from here on this? So this bottom, this was all the way up at 58. What's it? 60 here. What's that line here? About 60. This came all the way down to 7. Bounce back and forth. The big move again in June on this. This got to about 26. You can see the Fibonacci retracement hit the 38.2, almost to a T. And see, I aligned my Fibonacci retracement on this drop. I looked for the highest point, and it was right here before the drop, right there. That was the latest move I saw. Not back here. You want it closest to where the move is. And here we go. See the move up. Drop down to 15, sideways for months. Then we bounced up November. So this has had really two big moves. These are smaller, not huge. This is the big move, June, big move, November. And this is fading down too. So, this touched 28.50, bounce back and forth. Big candle there. It's very bearish. So this 22 isn't holding. So if that doesn't hold, I can see this going to that 18, that trend line. It would be a great buy. Because look in the past, trend line buy, trend line buy. That's what the market's pulling back. I don't think there's any crash right now. Anything's possible, but I think it's just a pullback correction, and we'll see how that works. But these run pretty smooth. There's nothing crazy, just trend line to trend line. There's nothing out of the ordinary with these. So we're caught in the middle. Unless we get a bounce here and go back up to like 28.30, I would look for a 22 if that breaks right down here. If not, and we start to come up, 28 plus. Longer term on this one too is pretty good. If you have a longer time view, I think this will be worth it in a few years. You'll be up here again. Coronavirus is gone or not as severe. People are going to get on ships. They already proved people go to bars. People will do anything. Most people don't even care, it seems, about coronavirus. All these people out partying and stuff. So, you look at things longer term, and this will be there, I believe. You'll get a good return, someday. Could be years, could be next year. We could be up here. Who knows? But right now we're in the middle. We're in the deciding point. If we're gonna fall down or get back up higher. At RCL, let's check this out. All right, this is a trend line too. Sort of this like, the high is getting higher, the low is getting lower. And this here, FinViz points is a closer one here, but I'm using the whole bottom line. So you can see the move up from here. This was 130, went all the way down to 20. Bounced on that big, huge cross that we came down June. The lows kept getting higher. It's got the 85 in December. Now look at this. Drop, nice little bounce here. Came back. Look, that's a big bearish candle. And see my trend line from March here November. Here is, what's this? February or January. See this, the down move, and if this doesn't hold here, I'm trying to make it almost exactly touching here. We're right on that line. This could go a little bit below 60. FinViz though has it going July. They have this line here, so they're more of a line here. They got one, so that would point to right here to here. So they have more room. They have it going to about just below 60 if you use that trend line. So anyway, if this breaks at 65, look in the 60 range, right down here. we keep going. If this bounces, it's getting oversold, really oversold. We could bounce back up to 80, 90. So it's in a downtrend, but I like this how this bounces from here. Just a matter of we bouncing here or further down. If it goes further down, that's going to be a real good buy because this went drop from almost 80, 85 down to 65 will be 60. So it's a good bounce. All right, so these are some looks here, and longer term in this, I like this too. Royal Caribbean, they're not going anywhere, I don't believe. In a few years, I think you'll be back up to 130. You'll get a great rush when things are open. Vaccines are really strong, even in a few years. I would say 2 to 5 years, you'll be back up 130. Watch, this thing will be back up here because look at the movement now, back and forth. We're not going all the way down unless something severely happens here. So everything's still in line here. There's not like a crash. Oh, we're going down. That would be even better buy like this if we do get some sort of crash. But it's in this lane now. It's in this channel. All right, so that's it. On this video, please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades. Smash the like button. Trade ideas, referral, my link. Twitter, Mike Frank 007. TikTok, Mike Frank III. Instagram, Mike Frank 98. And Stock Twits, Mike Cayman Trades. That's it for now. Peace.